Welcome. This is part 8 of the Naruto Ultimate Harem Marmalade party meeting. Listener discretion is advised. Extremely advised. So, without further ado, on to the main event. Day 13. Naruto woke up as if being for the not knowing where he was, as of a drunk prison bitch. Then he felt bodies against him, and he looked to see of who it be. Hinata, Shion, and Megan. He felt nice of them, but something was not quite right. He would have wanted to get up sneaky, but May was on top of him. So it started to pound, the feeling of her shape on him, knowing it was of a Kage, and of what they had done. Well, don't want to get too excited and wake him up like that. So, Naruto cleared his throat and to say, "Good morning, time to rise and shine." Shino rubbed his hip and buttock and whispered of his ear. "Good morning, sweetie," the instant breaking of his plannings.
"Good morning, Naruto,"
Hinata say from other side with a small, shy, happy moan. May groaned and looked up at Naruto with sexy, sleepy eyes and smiled that melted Naruto's libido into pool of love juice. "Well, good morning to you, Naruto. Were you having a good dream?" Naruto made an anime morning face, frown, and mumbled, "Fair. Well, I kinda wanted to get going and do some training today, and it seems like it's already of the morning, so..." "No good morning present?" asked May. Well, But Naruto gave up when Hinata was particularly kissing his ear, and May and Shion wrapped their arms around him and kissed him on his neck and cheek. It was of gentle kissings, though May did give Naruto a scary, hungry stare once. Eventually, after soft, smexy fondlings, May got up and Shino and Hinata and Naruto followed her to the outside. Naruto seed it was of late morning, with other harem girls already up, with commotion over near one wall. Naruto hurried over to see, and Tamaki turned and saw him approach. "He's here!" The girls parted, and he saw it of Yamato and Neji. "Morning, Naruto," waved Yamato. "I have some news for you that I think you might want to be aware of." What's going on, Captain Yamato?" "Well, word's been spreading of your leadings at the competition, and..." "Oh, so I'm in the lead?" "Yes, and many know of your efforts against Beni in the war. Several harems have dropped out of the competition, including that of Kakashi's."
"Ah, no way. Why'd he do that? It doesn't make sense at all."
"It's because they believe in you, Naruto," said Neji. He briefly glanced to the side, "and they want to put their weight back." Neji did a double take. "That's the friggin' Mizukage!" He pointed, with anime jaw droppings. "Pardon my lady, Mizukage. As was to say, they want to support you and ensure you come in first." Naruto gave lots of meaning to Neji versus names. It took off a minute, but then got what Neji meant.
"Oh, well, alrighty then."
"And there's one more place I need, my child, but fuck it," said Neji. "Remember our mission to the village and the stars, to meet her out?"
"Oh yeah, that one weird peacock jutsu. I remember."
"Well, it's been passed on me. I don't want to turn this crowd up now on which is doing the route. We're finding right from Kunakunji." Naruto sighed, knowing his plans of tough training were probably not going to happen now.
"Well, I guess you could tell her now I'm ready to meet her, like of say around lunch."
Neji and Yamato nodded. "Well, that's all I have for you, Naruto," said Yamato. "Good luck in Chinese Toby." Neji and of Yamato jeeped it away, leaving Naruto with hot, uneasy feeling of stomach. He looked around at the girls, and they smiled and slowly creeped in. Then they hoisted him up and paraded off to the big tent. The tuning from Hoshigakure, it turned out, was Hokuto. She had more freckles, and was very tall, as of around same of Naruto height, and still she kept of her hair in ponytail, as of same style of Anko, with the bangs framing her face. She say of how Sumeru was atoning now, and of how the village was recovering. Then she say of Goro will give a knowing look, which she turned of Naruto and was got ready for claiming. Most of the girls left, as when Hokuto was stripped, and Naruto saw her shape of curvy but average size, which Naruto no take eyes off her. She climbed onto his shape, giving him slow sex until her claim all flashed. Then look at Naruto and keep sexing him for a couple more minutes. And just as when Hokuto got up and left, another group of women came in, seeing of Naruto's shape as he relaxated on piled cushions. Then he remembered there was a Kakashi's harem, Kuratsuchi from Iwa, the Anbu lady Yugao, the Spider lady Hanare, and Anko and Kunai. There were others from Kakashi's team as well. Naruto tried to make his best sexings for them, even of only short claimings, but it was of becoming hard. Yugao was of only claim, but gave Naruto many kissings as he sexed her, getting him wet all over. He was worried of Anko to the snakes would make him bloody, but she was actually gentle, with soft grindings before even putting a shape of him. Naruto moaned her name, which he see made of her to being with a smirk.
What's my name? I can't hear you.
She whispered sexiness into his ear, sexing Naruto faster.
Uncle! Uncle!
The snaky Kuruichi nibbled and have kissed on Naruto's jaw, and have reached around to pull him of his back, her fingernails off his skin, rubbing him as she sexted him, grinding of her hips. Naruto of yelled, feeling her shape and her sexings, and came so hard it hurt even of he feel no love juice. And of Anko's claiming mark flashed. She stayed on him, gave him big kiss of lips, holding the back of his head in her hands. Anko got of the sexing fury into her then, and became hungry with her kissings, holding Naruto of down harder and grinding again, touching Naruto's moves and penis to get him of his shape again, squeezing him of her girdling muscles and sexes until she fueled him again. But then she surprised him to be getting off Naruto and looked to Kurenai.
Oh, it's all nice and warmed up for you.
Kurenai looked of uncertain, knowing of Naruto's age, but still of seeing what he do of Yugao and Anko. Naruto saw it of Kurenai's shape, and back to his, and then of her, and then of his. And then before he could look up again, Kurenai was on his shape, making of shudderous sighs go now, then of leaning her head back for her sexings, and then Naruto couldn't believe it. Especially since she only had a baby a few months ago. But Kurenai only of stay for claim mark flashing, though she do of smile to Naruto as she gets. Last of the women Naruto not known from Kakashi's group got down on him and leaned forward to feel of his chest a bit as she sexed him, but she didn't of look comfortable.
What is it? Am I?
No, you're just of, She looks away, and Naruto sees an Anbu tattoo off her shoulder as her hair moved away from it like a curtain of velvety black. The bottom, please. Naruto nodded, and they maneuvered so the Kunoichi was on the bottom, and immediately she of arched Naruto, and he see of pace she wants, and started his sexings. The claim mark soon flashed, but Naruto see of the girls seemed of nice, so he continued, as the girl became of moaning and groaning. Okay. Naruto stopped of her then, and she squeezed his buttock and gave him a kiss as she got up. Of next was the bitch from Iwa, Kuratsuchi. She had of mean grin on face, but no talk of mean. Just chill, I have not bite much. She of then on Naruto's shape, doing a spinny cross-legged jump onto it, sticking the landing, wink wink. She then wrapped of legs around Naruto and rolled to on her shoulders upside down, of handstand for some quick sexings, then of hands walk around and spun, jumping into air and doing barrel roll onto the cushions, where she of landing on top, sexing Naruto of re-ice before roiling Naruto onto belly, when she used legs to bend his legs back. Then she stretched and pulled his legs and bent him, putting him in a bust and grab as she sexed him. Then keep off on his shape and bend out to lick around Naruto's ass. Then move them both on a roll to be back her on top with sexing Naruto as a bull rider. Stay on him though he tried to sex her into the ceiling. Koratsuki cried out, and lava juices making up tied on Naruto's crotch or areola. She flopped onto Naruto, and he kissed off her neck, still with his sex longings as rolled to her bottom of, and he kissed down to her breastises, where he was of full being to sexy nipples of his mouth. Koratsuki was moaning, and released her love juice again, and panted off sexy, feeling Naruto's back and shoulders as he sexed her other nipple. I'm sure Naruto is up for a bit. So Naruto stopped, and looked up and moved up to kiss her neck and jaw again, rubbing her plopsy with his thigh. Trick. Koratsuki gave Naruto a bitey kiss of him, and then would giggle as she kissed him and kept feeling his back. She moaned and had small pulses from Naruto's thigh rubbings, but then they'll say, "That's enough for now." Capodia Hasa, Naruto got up, tired, but Koratsuki pulled him back down. "What, am I not good enough to stick around?" Naruto blushed.
No, you were definitely great, but I mean, if you really want, you can come back later, but... Oh, that's right, the other girls. Well, I'll just hold on to you for a couple more minutes. Then Koratsuki became of nice and easy, snuggling Naruto and of having breaths, and of gave one nice kiss of cheek, and get up. Naruto's opinion of her changed. As of Kakashi's her to join was Hinari, but Naruto no remember his time of her, only see her chose as she walked away. Then Shizune walked in, and instead of embarrassing, she looked cute and beautiful, and she opened her mouth to say or something, but Naruto suddenly wanted her, and pulled her down for a kissing. Naruto! But Naruto no let her speak, only of kiss of shape of him, as Shizune wrapped her arms around him. The kissing slowed after a while, and after more they stopped, and Shizune looked into Naruto's eyes with easy grinding of hips to Naruto, and give him a kiss again, holding on to him to keep from falling off world. Naruto feel his heart palpitate as Shizune looked into his eyes after leaning black. "Naruto, this isn't of what I came here for. I don't care anymore, I'm just worn out. I had to have you." "What? Why did you need to have me?" Shizune asked of surprise shyness, drawing on Naruto's chest with a finger. "They of all trying to... Well, you know, but you aren't like that, even though you... aren't. I'm fine with others. I know I have of less competition after so," Shizune say of with shy, hungry stare. She have cleared her throat, then spoke in her doctor voice. "I was here to give you a slight heal of and to massage your boots and crunch your muscles." "Oh, yeah, sounds good." Shizune nodded, and they both have looked to Naruto's fingers. He have looked away embarrassed, and get off cloth to wipe it and spooks of cleaning them. Naruto relaxated of the healing jutsu on the massage, closing his eyes and feeling Shizune's sure hands sex him like semen it. Get that? And of then, it was of the evenings and time for snaculations. Food was of tight with the girls there, so there was of soups and some protein bars, and of course fried penises containing tampon-flavored cereal crumbs. Anko ate the most of those. As Noegi was helped by Naruto and Tamaki to put away the leftovers, there was for more arrivals to the base. It was of more women. Naruto recognized Kiba's mom and a couple of medic men from the hospital, but many of the group of 12 women were unfamiliar. Sume, Kiba's mom, led the way of introducing them, stating their wish to join of Naruto's Harem, which Naruto did. Due to his tiredness, it'll take a long time into the night, and Naruto learned firsthand where Hana got her sexing energy from. Naruto was filled with anticipation, knowing of what the battles may soon approach.